Today, the angels bring forth a message that is meant to reach deep into your heart. There is someone in your life whose emotions for you have become too powerful to keep hidden. For a long time, they have struggled in silence, caught in a relentless inner storm where reason tries to dominate the heart. They have tried to convince themselves to stay away, to ignore the feelings that rise every time they think of you. But something far greater is pulling them in. A divine force, one that cannot be controlled or dismissed, is leading them closer to you. This force is not random. It is purposeful and timely. It is the beginning of something destined and undeniable. If this message resonates with your soul, don't forget to subscribe for more divine guidance. What this person is experiencing is not just an ordinary emotional struggle. It is an intense internal awakening. Their soul is confronting the conflict between fear and desire, between the safety of hiding and the vulnerability of expressing what they feel. Every attempt to suppress their emotions has only led to more restlessness, more yearning. The angels show that their resistance is not from a lack of love, but from the overwhelming nature of it. The depth of their feelings has left them unprepared, uncertain, and afraid of what may happen if they lay bare their heart. Feel free to leave a comment. If you've ever experienced this kind of deep soul connection, despite their silence, you may have sensed something, an unspoken bond, subtle changes, lingering gazes, moments where time seemed to pause. These were not coincidences. The angels affirm that these small signs were glimpses of a deeper truth, a love silently blooming beneath the surface. This person has tried to act normally, to pretend there is nothing more between you, but their soul tells a different story. Now, that inner voice is becoming impossible to ignore, and they stand at the edge of emotional revelation. If you know someone who needs this message, don't hesitate to share it with them. The connection you share with this person goes beyond the physical realm. It is spiritual. It is sacred. The angels have been watching over this bond, nurturing it with divine care, waiting for the right moment when both hearts are ready to receive its full blessing. You are not imagining the intensity of this connection. It truly transcends logic and worldly explanation. It is rare and profound, something that only a few get to experience in a lifetime. Be sure to subscribe so you never miss another soul-deep insight like this one. Though they've kept their distance, the love they feel for you has not faded. It has only grown stronger in the quiet. In moments of solitude, their heart has always found its way back to thoughts of you. They may have tried to rationalize it, to fit their emotions into a framework of logic. But the truth is that this love was never meant to be ordinary. It was meant to grow in the stillness, fed by the soul, until it became powerful enough to be revealed. Now, that moment has come. Your thoughts matter. Comment below if this feels like the story of your heart. You may ask why it took them so long to reach this point, and the angels gently guide you toward understanding. The answer lies in their pain. Life has left them with scars, emotional wounds from the past that made them question their worth, their ability to love, and whether they could trust another with their heart again. They have carried these burdens quietly, working through layers of fear and disappointment. This journey was not easy, but it was necessary for them to arrive at the clarity they now possess. Someone you know may need healing. Share your mind on this message to spread light. This moment marks a turning point. The energy surrounding you both is shifting. What was once hidden is being brought into the light. The person you care for is now preparing to speak what they could not before. The angels reveal that this is not just about confession, it is about transformation, a shift in the soul that changes everything. The feelings that have lived silently within them are finally ready to surface, raw and real, asking to be seen and accepted. For more powerful readings like this, make sure to subscribe to the channel. More than anything, what is unfolding now is an invitation for both of you to step into something bigger than yourselves, a love that has been written in the stars, protected by divine hands. The angels are guiding each step, orchestrating events and emotions to bring you together in the right way, at the right time. You are standing at the threshold of something beautiful, and all that is asked of you now is to be open, to feel, to believe, and to trust in the greater plan that has been unfolding all along. Let your voice be heard. Comment what this message awakened in you and share the love with others who may need it. This person has carried a deep burden in their heart for a long time, something they've never shared with anyone. The angels reveal that this burden is rooted in past pain, betrayal, and emotional disappointment that wounded them more deeply than they've ever admitted. It wasn't just a heartbreak. It was a shattering of trust that made them question not only others, but themselves. They've since moved through life cautiously, keeping their heart under lock and key, not because they don't feel deeply, but because they feel too deeply. And it is this very depth that has caused them to retreat into silence rather than risk being hurt again. If you feel this truth in your soul, subscribe for more powerful spiritual insights. There is a constant war happening within them. One part of them longs to open up to you, to confess everything they've been holding inside, to trust again. The other part, wounded and defensive, holds them back, warning them that vulnerability could bring more pain. You may have noticed their conflicting behavior, sometimes warm and open, then suddenly distant or guarded. These changes are not meant to confuse or hurt you. The truth is, they are afraid of losing control. Their emotions for you are so intense that they feel exposed, even when they say nothing at all. If you've noticed these signs in someone, comment below and share your experience. In the quiet moments when they're alone, their thoughts are consumed by you. They replay past interactions, imagining the things they wished they had said, the truths they wish they had revealed. The angels show that their silence is not an absence of feeling. It is the presence of too much emotion. They feel everything with such intensity that words often fall short. Rather than risk saying the wrong thing, they say nothing, believing perhaps it is safer. But now, the weight of that silence is becoming too much to bear. Someone needs this message. Share out it and spread the healing. They dream of you, not only in sleep, but in waking thoughts. Their soul recognizes yours. There is a pull they can't explain, a sense of familiarity that goes beyond what they understand. They may have tried to distract themselves, to move on or deny the connection, but nothing has worked. You remain in their heart like a quiet flame that never dies. The angels assure you, this is not obsession, nor is it fantasy. It is a soul memory, a recognition of a bond that goes beyond this lifetime. Feel connected? Make sure to subscribe for more divinely guided messages. The angels also show that you may have felt their pain without even realizing it. You've been sensing their hesitance, their emotional retreat, and perhaps even blaming yourself at times. But you are not the cause of their silence. You are the light that's slowly guiding them out of it. Your energy has touched something sacred in them, something that has long been asleep. You've stirred hope in a heart that had forgotten how to trust. And now, as their emotions build like a rising tide, they are slowly beginning to understand that healing is possible because of you. Has this message touched your heart? Comment and share what you're feeling. There is a part of them that already considers you home. Not in the conventional sense, but in the way your presence brings peace to their restless spirit. Being near you feels safe, even when they don't show it. Your voice, your energy, your kindness, all of it creates a space in which they don't have to pretend or defend themselves. The angels want you to know that this person has never felt this way before, and that's precisely what scares them. The unfamiliarity of a love so pure is both beautiful and terrifying. Know someone who needs this light? Share it with them now. Now, their heart is beginning to shift. What once felt like a prison of fear is slowly turning into a doorway of possibility. They're thinking about what it would be like to finally speak their truth, to look into your eyes and say the words they've buried for so long. The angels are encouraging this process, nudging them forward with gentle signs and divine reassurance. This awakening may be slow, but it is real. Each day, they are moving closer to a place where their love can finally be expressed, without fear, without retreat. Your patience, your understanding, and your light are part of their healing journey. Without even knowing it, you've been helping them mend what was broken. The angels want to remind you that nothing you've done has been in vain. Every kind word, every silent prayer, every moment you held space for them, it has all mattered. And now, as the walls around their heart begin to fall, what was once hidden is preparing to rise to the surface. Love is not just coming, it is awakening, and soon it will no longer be a secret. If you believe in divine timing, subscribe and stay connected to the journey.